So the other day, we were talking about this on Alpha Flight about the miniature world here in Victoria, and that Kathleen really wanted to take Dan, and we thought that it would be rude of us to have gone into all that description and not also take you along. So we did. The other morning, we got up before the shift and we went down there to Miniature World. And Kathleen, who unfortunately is not here today, she woke up with a real bad headache, but is planning on being back tomorrow. I know a lot of people in chat have been asking after her today, so thank you for that. But we have this video, so let's enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Victoria's best and tiniest tourist attraction, Miniature World. This is legitimately my favorite place to take people when they come to Victoria. How do you feel about tiny things, Dan?
I love tiny things. I love miniatures. I love dioramas. So I've been anxious to find a time to see this for a whole year.
Dioramas with lights, Dan.
For the record, I did this video. Just someone in chat was saying, watch out, Dan's going to do stuff. No.
It's really cool because they've got the carpet. It creates like a Pepper's Ghost illusion that inside there is a lot bigger than it actually is.
Edge of Eternity's Wizards of the Coast 2025.
One of the fun things that I always remind myself with dioramas like this is that it's like, this is not a very big diorama. And so like you get this mental image, it's like, oh, I could just build that at home. And then you try to build something like this in your house, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't have a room large enough. Like, not everything needs to be digital. You just push a button and make a thing happen.
Fire regulations prohibit the operation of this display.
My name is Phil Quelch. I'd like to welcome you to Little Mountain Lumber Company, the smallest operating sawmill in the world, here at the Miniature World.
Wait, does this thing actually mill?
1 inch to 1 foot.
They all work.
The fact that this is a fully functional miniature sawmill is mind-blowing.
So this is my favorite part of Miniature World, because this is a train that tells the story of all of Canada, but old-timey Canada. So that's Vancouver history. I like the scale of this diorama because it's very heavily skewed towards British Columbia.
Last spike, spiral tunnels, they all get like
this is
6 feet.
Yeah, this is sort of like the eastern border of our province, where it starts getting closer to your province.
Yeah. One of the grand tragedies of this country is that we built this railroad and then we're just like, no more passengers on it, just freight. The fact that I can't take a train from Calgary to Vancouver is a crime.
And speaking of Calgary.
And speaking of crimes. Okay, so I have some criticisms. This is clearly meant to be the confluence, but all of these buildings should be on this side, because this would be what is now Inglewood.
So that's Winnipeg, and actually the entirety of Manitoba behind me, kind of crammed into the space around a pillar. Toronto, the biggest city, gets a whole 6 feet.
It's not just Toronto, really, like Toronto is just all of Ontario.
We got this much space for the part of BC where nothing happens.
We've got Toronto, we have Quebec City. Something I feel significant, it's not really present in between the two.
It's just yet another big Canadian city. And it's on an island, so you would have to do like a whole water feature in the middle.
It would rip. Also, Quebec City,
Quebec City is like the size of Bella Coola.
And look, we painted a wall.
You know what? I couldn't do better though, so I'm not gonna judge.
No. Oh.
The Maritimes.
You weren't lying about it getting short shrift. It doesn't even get
They're not even distinguished.
They're not even distinguished.
It was clearly we are running out of space. We need to change the scale of this display.
The Maritimes.
Right. So the Maritimes just gets to be a giant indistinct mass.
This is basically what it looks like. I've never been to the Maritimes. Seems pretty convincing, yeah.
Just something about the boot, okay, as things move away from historical accuracies, there's less of a reference point for what things should look like. They just get orders of magnitude stranger. Okay, we've got large caterpillars. We've got just Bambi. We've got skunks, lambs, squirrels, and then that thing. It looks like a mammal. That is a changeling.
What I like about Miniature World is that I can come here and see something new every time. I don't think that was there before, Dan. That is a changeling.
That's a freaky little guy right there.
Nudity exhibit. This is, I think, one of the most unhinged parts of Miniature World.
The dollhouses.
The dollhouses, because all of the dollhouses in here were just donated to Miniature World by people who just like built dollhouses for fun.
Right.
They're just like something that a husband and wife did for like 30 years, and it was their hobby.
And then they passed away, and their kids were like,
Well, we can't do.
"What do we do with this?
we
It
can't
takes
get
up
rid of
a
it."
room.
Hey,
It represents thousands of our parents' hours."
This is their most precious memory. We're literally looking at it. Let's put it somewhere where it can be encased in plexiglass.
I like the forced perspective on this one. It's a little wonky, but like they're doing it. It works a lot better if you actually look through the little window for children. Like all the forced perspective that I was saying was wonky. Yeah, because you're supposed to look at it from here.
And this right here is where 300 men died.
Is it supposed to be like a continuous chronological? It is. It's supposed to be like chronological spectrum of the circus.
Yes.
This is where 300 men died.
Dan, I know that you're Albertan and you have your own distinct culture, so I do want to point out that we have some oil refineries.
We have some cracking towers. Yeah.
Yep. That's the joke.
Oh.
Yep.
No.
This is where 300 men died.
I can't believe Miniature World predicted Elden Ring. You get your reserves with your polars, they're way too far away. Like, that cavalry is just going to rip through the back of your infantry. Long before you, like, by the time you even get there. And, like, look, Red's got a whole army with, like, mixed cavalry. Like, they've got a mixed unit on the back there. Yeah, no, Blue's boned.
And now for my favorite feature of Miniature World. No gift shop. We're done.
Oh, it's just the street. You're just out. Just get out.
Yep. You were blinking into the light. All right. Well, this has been Kathleen's Tourism Picks. Thanks, Dan.
Yay!
One note.
Yeah.
You already know what it is.
Yeah, that was on purpose.
Yeah, I know it was on purpose.
Of course it was on purpose.
That's why it's a note.
That's such a good gif of you, by the way.
It's so good.
Oh, the finger gun?
Yeah. Well, I had to find. I managed to find. I went back to Wet Ones as well for a different reaction shot of you, looking like you were in tremendous pain. So, yeah. I mean, I got the same. Like, I feel like Dan knew that was going to happen because he.
See, he messaged me at like 11 o'clock at night, like, hey, your assets for the explosion, do you have them?
Yeah.
Of course I've got them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I was just proud of myself for lining up the opening kick of Forget About Me with the explosion noise.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's cute, he said to himself at 10 a.m.
Judd Hirsch would be proud.
Thank you.
Wait, wrong Judd.
Wait, hold on.
Who's the Judd in Breakfast Club?
Judd Nelson.
Nelson.
Nelson. Yeah, Hirsch is Independence Day.
Right.
Grandpa.
Yeah, I keep meaning to release an image of me into public domain that doesn't make me look like a cryptid.
I prefer.
I wasn't, to be clear, I truthfully was not intending to do that. Right? Like, I just honestly wanted to have Kathleen and Dan go around Miniature World. I just wanted to have Kathleen show Dan Miniature World because it's a weird and bizarre place and it's fun to check out. And then at the end, I filmed that bit, and then both of them were like, "Okay, now make sure you get a blank plate so you can make us explode." And I was like, "Okay, I guess we're doing that." So something that we did record a little bit of commentary on it, but it didn't end up really working out properly for the edit, so I removed it. We were there. It opens at 10 a.m. We were through the doors at like 10:03, right? Like we were like as soon as it opens, we're there, right? And we were like, okay, this will be great because we'll be like the first ones in, and we'll be able to just film it, and we won't be bothering anybody. And I don't know if they're going to be weird about us having like a so I did the whole thing on my phone. Like I don't know if they're going to be weird about us having a camera or anything. We were not the first people there.
No, we were not the fourth people.
No, there was at least, I'd say, 10 or 12 other people in there, older than all of us, and all of them had cameras. There were men.
One bloke was set up like just full on, like had his tripod set up in the middle of the aisle. Men, and I'm like, here I wasn't worried about bringing my camera in.
No. Men and women in their 60s, long lens DSLRs right up against the glass, filming all of it. Yeah, we got some shots in the background. This lady's like, what are you doing? But yeah, she's got her camera. The guy further down has his camera. There was someone with a tripod. There was lots of it. I don't know. Is this something they do every day? Is this something they only do on Wednesdays? Like, I have no idea.
Are they tourists? Are they from town?
I don't know, but we were like, oh, okay. I guess I could have brought.
How did you even physically get in here faster than us?
Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand. They must have gotten in early somehow because there was people like well through it by the time we got inside, and we thought we were going in at like opening. So anyway, that was just kind of weird and funny.
Thank you, Asian Insect, for the I also would miss my wife gift.
Yeah,
it's very good.
Well, I just thought it's like I'm really focused on Dan here because for the bit, but like I guess Kathleen also exploded.
Yeah, it was also not great.